Hey gang, Mark Hamilton here. I appreciate your time. In the next few minutes, I'm going to do my best to demonstrate to you what makes my property and real estate services unique, special, and stand out from the crowd. First of all, I am a professional photographer. I've had a camera in my hand most of my adult life, and I'm 64 years old. So I know my way around photography and videography. I've also been flying drones or unmanned aircraft, starting out recreationally for over 15 years. So I'm not just someone who bought a drone and because it has a camera suddenly posted a shingle and said I'm a photographer. What you're getting when you hire me to do one of your properties is a seasoned veteran professional. I do aerial, I do ground, I have both full frame and crop sensor DSLRs. Obviously, I have a few drones, and I can also do 3D mapping, Orthomosaics, a lot of different things. You name it, if you can imagine it and think it, I can probably do it. All right, so that's just about me. Now let's talk about my work and what it is you get when you hire me to shoot one of your properties. You're looking at one of the properties I shot here. And what I provide when in addition to the media, photos and videos, 360 tours, so on, is I ask each customer, would you like a free property presentation and marketing system? That's right, it's free. Now there are paid add-ons that you can get, but they're optional. The free one is powerful. And what you're looking at right now, what do you get? You get a website like the one you're looking at right now. You're looking at the header image on the one of the websites, and also a virtual slideshow tour. I'm going to show you what they look like, and also a back-end admin area where you have links and you can spread those links to show your tours and your website and so on, and you can track them. It's a marketing system, as well as I don't just hand you your photos and videos and say, okay, have a nice day. Let's take a look. This is an example of one of the websites. It could have any type of media, photos, videos, 360, aerial, whatever. Right now we're at the top of the page. I'm going to click on Overview. And the overview area is where it talks about your property. Anything you want it to say, you can type in. It's very simple. Below that, we have a Google map. And of course, you can get directions to the property. And like any Google map, it can be made full screen. You can turn it into satellite. You know, if someone wants to see what your property looks like, they can take the little Google guy and drop them down right there. And look at the property. That's it right there. So this is all, built right in. This is part of your website or your web page that you get. Local weather. And here's your slideshow, your virtual property tour slideshow. It's embedded in the site, but you also get a version of this that's standalone. And again, it's free. I try to go the extra mile and make sure that my customers are not only very satisfied, but they get great results, because then they come back to me and they hire me again and they refer me to their friends. And that's the whole point. So that's the virtual slideshow part. I'm going to turn off the audio here. Down below, of course, you have the gallery on the main page of your website. And the gallery, well, obviously lets people look at your property, looking at the images and things of that nature. Again, this is an actual example of one of the pages I provide. Contact information, of course, you can also set it up so that when the slideshow, which goes automatically that we're watching up there, hits a certain image or images, there's a pop-up contact form. All this information, of course, would be branded to you, and we have social media sharing icons. Bottom line is you can actually track these too. So let's talk about how I deliver once you had me shoot a property, how this works. When you have me shoot your property, I get all the media and I build this system for you. All right, I put it all together in one place. And when it's all ready, I send you a link to a private page that looks just like this. Now I know this looks like the site we were just looking at. It's in the same template, but it is not the same site. it says do not post or share this page, and there's a number of reasons, one of which is you can click right here and log into your admin area without using your username and password. Alternatively, you can log into your admin area using your username and password, and it looks like this. And this is where you manage your properties in the background. And even if you have a number of properties, you have a property index site just like this, and each property has its own listing. And this could be pages and pages of these. These are 2 properties right here. Notice the property site and the slideshow tour. Let's look at this one. It's slightly different. This property site actually opens up with a video in the header area. But as you can see, if we scroll down, it's going to look largely the same. It's going to have property information. It's going to have the Google map. It's going to have the weather and the slideshow. And just, I mentioned there's a lot of media you can use in order to, in your slideshow. And so we're going to go to a 360 image right now, and I'll make it full screen. You give it a second to load, and there you go. This shows the area around this particular property, which boasts 360-degree mountain views. Now, I do work as a team member with my realtors and with the people that hire me and try to help them. I was hired just to shoot the property, but I noticed it was a beautiful environment. So I said, we got to get an aerial 360, and that's what we have here. So as you can see, the property is directly down here. And this is their views. Look at this, 360-degree mountain views. Now, I wasn't asked to do this, but I noticed it needed to be done. And so you're going to get that with me. I try to team up with you. I don't try to just, here, shoot your photos and say, hasta la vista, baby. All right. Anyway, you get the idea. It's the same type of thing. It's got the photos. And then below the photos, contact information, so on and so forth. Back to the delivery page. All right, so when it's all set up and done, I send you a link. And right here, it's going to have a button that's going to say Pay Invoice. And this is where you pay the invoice. And the way you do it is you come down here. These marketing links, and they'll vary how many are there depending on the packages you add on, but will be grayed out, and you won't be able to click them. These will have watermarks on them, your photos, your videos, your 360s, but you can see them, you can review them. When you decide, you know, this looks great, I accept it, let's activate the websites, let's give me access to my photos. As you notice, it'll say download all HD photos after you've paid it. This is the full-size photos. These are the MLS size, resized, and you can manage your media and so on and so forth. But you'd come up here and you'd pay the invoice right here. This one's already been paid. It's actually a dummy site that I set up, and I marked it as paid. And once you pay it, you can print it or save it as a PDF, and instantly on payment confirmation, this page will be unlocked and all the features will be available to you. And we start with links. These links right here are links to the various, the tour, website, media gallery. There are add-ons you can add like social media videos, YouTube videos that you just download and share or automatically uploads to your YouTube channel. I'm not even going to try to get into everything that these things do. You'll learn that over time if you work with me. Very powerful marketing tool. And when you share all these links and you start spreading them around and linking to your information like this, not only does it give you a much more beautiful property presentation site than you would get from an MLS or, you know, where you actually list the property, but you get a tracking system. Traffic report system. It will track every one of those links, tell you where your viewers are coming from, how many viewers are coming to which page, which images they're most interested in, which times of days, the days and the times of day that are most popular. It's a complete traffic monitoring system, and it is emailed to you once a week. And you can also add, say, other email addresses, say your broker, maybe the homeowner, or anybody you want to have these traffic reports. So in a nutshell, that's just the tip of the iceberg, guys. But what I provide is not only photography and videography, but a complete property presentation, beautiful presentation, marketing, and tracking system, which will help you move your properties faster for better prices. And that's really the bottom line. So with that in mind, if this sounds like something that you're interested in, don't be shy. Give me a call or go to my website and place an order. Thanks for listening.